women are, literally the hub of existence. We are exactly who we are in society, but we haven't always been extended the rights and privileges that were enjoyed by those who were property owners, white males. And over time, we've had to fight for those rights and privileges. And so that speaks to who we are within our place in society. And so I do think it's important to lead with knowing and understanding the women, the history of women within our society. You can have what you desire as far as your womanhood is concerned. It's not something to deny or to try and abandon. You can lean into your feminine energy, and you can utilize those gifts that are unique to women in order to lead and in order to pursue your interests, personal or professional. I think that leadership and humility, I'm huge on that. I think that's very important. There is always going to be a human element in any situation that you're in. And business is business, and handling, sensitive matters, you do have to take into consideration that we are all a part of humanity. And so leadership with humility, I think that's important, because I think oftentimes women do not want to lead with emotion. Now that's something entirely different, and we should not necessarily lead with emotion, but you do have to consider all things. And that I believe that's the biggest part of leaning into your feminine energy, not seeing it as a barrier, but using it as a powerful tool in your arsenal of tools in leadership. So that's my advisement. I don't think you have to choose. You can have those things that you desire to have as far as personal relationships and forging relationships within your life. And you can go for your dreams. You can achieve the goals that you have professionally. So always keep that in mind, and just leaning into your womanhood. That's so important. And the women that I admire who have done things that I consider great and wonderful things, I see the balance in their lives, and I think that's key, to have balance. I think oftentimes women, their assumed weaknesses because of who we are as far as our demonstration of emotion, as far as having a family in some instances, having to care for a partner or children. Those are things that you acquire a very unique set of skills when you manage a household. You have a very keen sense of your staff or the people that you're responsible for. You're dialed into when someone is maybe sensitive to their environment. These are skills that women possess because of our nurturing nature, and they're not things that are weaknesses. These are things that can actually be used and effectively used in leadership to be successful. I think staff responds well to people who are tied into, if you have for example, if you have an employee or a staff member who something is off with their responses, you know them, you know their temperament, you know their work style, and you sense something being off. It's valuable because you can, manage them appropriately. So these are skills that are sometimes unique to women, our feminine traits, but they can be used successfully in doing what you want to do and accomplish what you need to accomplish. I do want to acknowledge that it's kind of serendipitous to me that we're celebrating Women's History Month actually, President Carter, Jimmy Carter, who's Georgia's president, was the one who morphed the day, because we were given a day at first. And then he made it a national week to honor women. And now we have a whole month that we honor women. So kudos to former President Jimmy Carter for what he's done for women internationally now, because it's gone global. I do want to acknowledge that.